All right, so I don't know if we're live yet. Let me fire up the stream on my phone. And are we live? Hello? Hello, hello. Check 1, 2. All right, I think we are live. How's everyone's day going? Hope you guys are awesome. My camera looks like it might be a little bit on the small side. Let me blow it up slightly. Some of you guys like the camera. Some of you guys don't care, but there it is. Ba-bam, ba-bam, bam, bam. We're jumping around, guys. So question, how does this microphone sound? I just received a new microphone for beta testing purposes. This is a non-release microphone that you can't buy yet, and I get to test it out and give the company my opinion. So what do you guys think? Does it sound good? I would like to hear your opinions. I can't say anything about it other than I'm beta testing a brand new microphone. Does it sound okay to you guys? Jose, what's up, my man? He says, sounds great. Thank you, thank you. Alex, how are you today? TRF, good to see ya. We got Eddie. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong stuff over here. Let me get this on live chat. That way I can see everybody's comments. That should be better. All right, we're going to go run some showdowns today. I see Peter. What's up, Peter? Melon, good to see ya. Eddie sounds good. Thank you, thank you. All right, TRF says, I finally got the Demon 170. Absolutely love it. Have it at 707 PP, 707 PP and 1650 Evo. That's a little bit higher in the performance points unless you've got it down tuned. Did you down tune it, or are you setting it up for like a regular low upgrade setup? I'm just curious. I mean, sometimes things will work. All right, so Jose said, Danny, I finally got the list of 11 Legends Revival. Were you talking about the, I don't have a good memory. You were probably talking about the list of how many tokens each car takes. I'm guessing. All right, we're going to grab our Cobra Jet. Melon, I guess Melon put a tune-up on my Discord. You know what? I should make Melon a private room on my Discord where only he can post there and share whatever information he wants with you guys. That might be kind of cool. I don't know how to do it. I suck at Discord, but that's an idea. All right, that guy kicked my butt. I did not appreciate it. He took 26 tokens away from me. Those were my 26 tokens, sir. Those were my tokens that you just stole from me. I must say, how rude, sir. Give me my tokens back. I don't appreciate it. Peter's doing well. Good, good. Where are we at on the chat? TRF says, just upgrading it right now. Collecting parts. Yeah, sometimes it can definitely take a while to get all the parts you need for a car. That is for sure. That's the one thing I wish it were a little bit easier to get parts for your cars. Sometimes you can get them right away. Sometimes it definitely takes a while. But yeah, I hope you get all the parts you need quickly. Oops. All right. I'm just kind of trying to get the mic in a comfortable position. It was fine. Ah! I almost dropped my mouse. All right. Melon said it's like 35 miles per hour and then second. Yeah, I've never been super great at shifting at just the perfect spot. Thank you though, Melon. 3, 2, 1, go. Something along the lines of that. I know you do want to wait a split second. Melon says right about 35. So we're going to try to pay attention. 35 comes so quickly. All right, 6.982. That worked out. Alex, what about the world record, my man? Or the wild? Oh, the wild card. Why do I always forget? I have not formed a habit on starting it on Friday yet. Dr. G, what's up, man? Let me go start it after this race. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, it's really hard to hit it right at 35 miles per hour, but I'm trying to get it close. Trying to get it close. Did I check the cars on the race pass? For what? I did make a video about it, if that's what you're asking about. I'm not sure what you're wanting to know exactly, but I did make a video that went over all of them and gave you my opinions. But I would say, in my opinion, the Demon and the Sterling are those are the two I would pick, personally. The Goodwood is really hard to get parts for, unfortunately, but it's a really awesome little car. There's another good one in there as well. I forget what it was offhand. All right, I'm going to start up by Cruise Wildcard to get some extra points. All right, so the new S2000 is our milestone prize car. It's a really cool looking car, so I hope it ends up being good. I haven't had time to play with it yet. But that's something I'll be doing here sometime in the next couple of days when I get time. Confirm, ba-bam. Okay, so let's go back to racing. I want to try something really quick. All right, I wish you wouldn't. All right, so please stop. Please leave me alone, Donna. Stop bothering me, please. I'm just trying to play a game, and Donna is already sabotaging me. All right, that was Jerry. Never mind. Get out of here, Jerry. I'm busy. Okay, so the Jesco, if you know how to down tune cars, and you like down tuning, the Jesco is pretty sweet. The Jesco is actually a nice car. I don't like it as much as the Goodwood, but the Jesco is not a bad choice. I mean, I think it's really good, to tell you the truth. Anybody who likes down tuning would love the Jesco. At least I would think. Dr. G said, my crew got second 20 million milestone prize car. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. It's really nice when your crew starts winning those things. Oh, I think I got a bad launch there. I still got a chance, maybe. Oh my gosh, that was a close race right there. Oh man, I was robbed. My bad launch got me, guys. Jamal says, Sterling only me has the setting for high Evo. No, it's got a high evo. Hold on. I'm having a brain fart here trying to pronounce that. Look what I did. Hold on. All right, this is what happens when you try and drive a car and think at the same time. It goes badly. All right. Yeah, the Sterling Goodwood has a low performance point high evo setup. I'm not sure who said that it didn't, but it does. That's a great little car. You don't even need very many parts to make it happen. It was the good part. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I might have shifted a little bit too early that time. Yeah, I love that little car. Darth, what's up, buddy? How's your day going? TRF says, I got the Jesco too. Oh, you got the Jesco and the Demon. But it's still stock. You know, I got a lot of cool cars that are stock because I can't afford to upgrade them all. I mean, I got so much game cash saved up. I bet I could. I wonder how many cars I could upgrade. Probably a lot. Melon says to focus on the 35 miles per hour. Hey, Yaka, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Nov Cool, what's going on? Alright, that was still a crappy run. Sometimes I don't understand why my run was bad on this car. What about teeth? Mona Mamusa says they are teeth. What are teeth? I'm confused. What's up, guy? How are you today? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. I tried to hit it pretty close to 35, but it's not always easy. Guy, I hope you're doing awesome, my man. I'm sorry to hear about your grandma. That really sucks. That sucks big time. I hope you guys are doing okay, but unfortunately, you know, in real life, you got to roll with the punches. Good things happen and lousy things happen, and you just got to do your best in life. But yeah, I'm really just sorry to hear that. That's no good. Melon says I'm too late. Did I get an SS Nova? I don't, I'm not sure. I don't know if I have an SF Nova. I feel like I have some sort of Nova, but if I did, I don't think I ever upgraded it. I've got so many cars, it's redonkulous. Ayaka, what do you mean by I'm summer? You're burning up, it's too hot? You know what, I almost prefer the winter over the summer. I'd rather have cold weather than hot weather any day. I mean, normally in cold weather, at least you can put on some stuff to get warm. In the summer, unless you're in the air conditioner, you're going to be burning your buttocks off. I like cold weather way more. All right. 3, 2, 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I wasn't focusing, Melon. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention and I lost. Darth, what are you trying to finish, my man? He says, I've only got one card to fill to finish it. I think I missed something. I must have missed something. But yeah, I wouldn't mind moving to Alaska, where it's always nice and cold. That would be wonderful. Maybe. I suck at driving this car. Is the Cento Diace good? It's not bad. I mean, it's a nice car. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like it. Now, you can set the Cento up for live racing, but it's kind of hard to get it working well. I used to have a really great live racing setup for it, but it stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. Guy, you're welcome, man. But I definitely hope you guys are doing okay. It's never fun when stuff like that happens. Alright, I'm trying to hit 35 here. Is the Ford Mustang GTD good? Not that I remember. I do remember making a video for that car about 2 years ago. So I did go over it on a video, but I don't remember it being very good. Melon says the Cento has a very specific setup. And he says you need to have it almost maxed out. Melon also says the GTD is crap. Unfortunately, there's a lot of cars in this game that are just kind of decent to lousy. There's so many cars in the game that are beautiful but just don't perform well, which is a bummer. TRF also says the GTD sucks. Is the Viper SRT 10? I mean, it's okay. Now, I did make a video about that. A couple days ago, I did post a video where we went over that car. It was okay. It's definitely the best Viper in the game, and I like it, but I'm going to say it does not seem like one of the better cars in the game. It just seems like a pretty nice, pretty decent car. I mean, it had some things going for it, but there are way better cars than that. Just so you guys know. I like it, but I don't love it. Now, if I got it, I may or may not upgrade it just because it looks really awesome. And I think it kind of had an okay-ish live racing setup. I don't think it would win like all the live races, but I think you could win some with it. Peter, what's up, my man? Peter says, I watched your video on the Nissan GTR GT3. Are you talking about the one in the showdown? That is a awesome little car, Peter. I'm glad the video helped. That is such a nice car. I'm probably dumb that I don't max mine out. I probably should max mine out. Instead, I just drive this slow Cobra Jet instead. Up top, he says my M2 competition 2018 RS5 for Tempest 1, 2, and 3. M2 competition. Hold on a second. Let me go look and see which car that is. They added all these really awesome BMWs, and I don't remember which one was which. Hold on a second. Are you talking about... All right, is it this purple star one right here? If it's this one, this is a pretty nice little car. That will beat Tempest, no problem, if you have enough parts for it. Is this the one, or is it a different one? I like this car. This should do it to it here. If you're talking about this. Which one did you say? Oh, the 2018. I probably made a video about this car, but honestly, I don't remember anything about this one. I don't know on this car. Oh, Peter says, nope, the GTR GT3. Let me see. What was the other car you said? Unfortunately, a lot of these cars I haven't driven in years. Now, when you said RS5... I think there's a couple of RS5s, if I remember correctly. So if you're talking about this guy, it's not a great car. I'm not sure. I mean, this is part of Elite Customs now, so this car may have gotten a lot faster, but I don't know what this is capable of running currently. So unfortunately, I don't have great answers for you on these. Like tier 3, especially tier 3 is the tier nobody likes. I hate tier 3 cars. I never really use them. I mean, this one looks awesome, but... yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Most tier 3 cars are capable of beating Tempest, but I just don't know for sure on either one of those. Peter says, by the way, I finally got through the Mazda challenge and beat PETA. Although I skipped trying to win her car on purpose because I know it's crap. Right now I'm doing the tier 2 Summers challenge. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice to have the boss cars, but they're all so terrible. It doesn't really matter if you get them or not. But I mean, honestly, for a tier 3 car for beating Tempest, most of them are able to do it. There's a huge list. I have a huge list of tier 3 cars that can do it somewhere on YouTube. And there's been some that have been added as well. If you happen to have the GTI Rocket Bunny, that's a really cool little car. I do know that the tier 3 Mustang that you buy out of the dealership, if you put some elite tokens into it, that car will do it. Where am I at here? But there's so many that can do it. Is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S with purple stars good? Okay, so the Taycan Turbo S. I think there's a couple of different Taycans in the game. A couple of them were good. Are you talking about the Pride one or the non-Pride one? I think there's a difference. I was not blessed with the world's best memory, and I think there's more than one version of the Turbo S. I think they're both slightly different, but for what I remember is some of the Taycans were pretty good. I can't remember if all of them were good, but I do think some of them were good, and I'm not really sure which one you have. I don't remember how good they were, but you might... Okay, so here's the deal. I have videos that go over most of these cars. The problem I have is I drive one... Ah, come on now. my controls locked out. One of the problems I have is I make a video, I figure a car out and make a video for it, and then most of the time, I never drive that car again. So a year later or 2 years later, I just can't really remember too much about it. Now, some people like Melon seem to have a photographic memory. So Melon was blessed with an amazing memory about CSR2 racing cars. Me, I don't even know what I had for breakfast. Like my autoimmune disease, I'm pretty sure that's why my memory's bad, but ever since my autoimmune disease started flaring up, I started not remembering things. A says the wagon Taycan is the best for live. Melon, I'm pretty sure the Pride Porsche, didn't they have a low upgrade setup? I could be wrong, but normally I have a video for cars, and during the video I go over a live racing setup and I review the car as well and give you my thoughts. But often I got to go watch my own videos to refresh my memory on a lot of these cars if I haven't used it in a long time. Three, 2, 1, go. But when there's like 1,500 cars in the game, it's crazy to try and remember stuff about all of them, unfortunately. Melon says, in what century? I don't know, man. I don't even know what century it is. I guess we're in the 21st century? The 29th? The 347th century? I just don't know. Uh-oh. Crap. He got me. What cars can be obtained right now that are good for live? Are you trying to buy them with real money? Are you trying to win them from an event? I mean, if you're trying to get anything out of the dealership where you can just go in there and buy it with Game Cash, not very much. Most of those cars you get from Game Cash are kind of junky. Now, right now they are selling the Ken Block Hunatron. That's a nice live racing car. However, it is really hard to get a good launch on that car. I mean, right now, I think the best live racing car you're going to get that's on the map is probably going to be that Ken Block car, but that's only if you don't hate driving it. A lot of people hate driving it. There's a couple of really good cars and not collections. There are good cars in collections. On the race pass, I think the Sterling Goodwood's really good and that Dodge Demon's pretty good. If you want to go into collections, you can get the Koenigsegg Gamera, the CC850. You can get the Jack Roush Mustang. Those are all really good right now. I feel like there's another collections car that's really good at live racing. Those are the ones I can think of offhand. The Jack Roush Mustang has an amazing setup. The CC850 has an amazing setup. All right, I won. Yeah, Melon also says the Jack Roush Mustang and the Gamera. Those are both amazing live racers. The Gamera is a crazy car. It's really weird, but once you set that thing up right, it dominates. Oh yeah, that's in collection. The GTR GT3 Nissan in collections, that is a great car as well. I forgot that was in there. That is a really good car. I love the Gamera. Oh no, the Nissan's gonna kick my butt. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, come on. Please don't have your car maxed out or I'm toast. Hey, I got him. I got him. I'm trying to figure out your name there. GTA Autismorph 07. Hi. I don't know how to pronounce your name, actually. Hope your day is good. Fade, how are you today? Darker Knight, what's up, my man? Darker Knight says you got to be patient. You may not get a good live racer today, but in the future. Yeah, one thing about this game is you do have to be very patient. I would say the first probably 4 months I played this game, I felt like I was off to a really slow start. After about 4 months, I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm starting to get a nice collection of cars. After 6 months, I'm like, hey, look at all this awesome stuff. At around 9 months into the game, I was like, man, I got a lot of amazing things. And then I just kept collecting more and more and more and more awesome stuff as time went by. Oh yeah, the McLaren P1's not fun to drive at all. They look nice, but unfortunately, they're very unpleasant cars overall. Hey, wait a second. Why do I suck at driving this car? Probably because I'm talking and reading and yapping my face. Plus, it's really hard to drive. All right, let me pay attention. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, the nitrous didn't go off. I'd hit it twice. Dude, come back. Melon says the P1 is crap. I like this car, but I'm not good at driving it. How many trophies? Oh, I got about 1,000. I will definitely win the prize car, but probably not today. 3, 2, 1, go. So close, so close. This game definitely intentionally makes you lose on showdowns. Are the 10 and 11 second lobbies working for me? Yes. I've got quite a few cars. Like, what do you mean by like working? Are you not getting any opponents, or what exactly is happening? I haven't really had any problems. I mean, sometimes I do go into a live racing lobby and there's no other players in there, but I don't know why that's happening. But it does seem like the faster cars, the faster lobbies seem to have more players in them. It might just be that a lot of people aren't using the slower cars anymore. I don't know. TRF says, that's why I don't like showdowns. I lose too much. Yeah, but you know, that's how you grind out your elite tokens. It's boring and it sucks, but it's a good way to grind. I mean, honestly, if I weren't live streaming, I would have already stopped running the showdown. I mean, I could probably go do something else. But on this game, you got to grind those showdowns if you want your elite tokens. All right, Darth, are you sure you got a good shift pattern and tune on it? It could be a shift pattern and tune thing. I'm not really sure. Does my crew get the purple star car? No, we always get the golden star car. Honestly, in order to get the purple star car, you probably have to have people spending about 6 hours a day playing this game to make enough points. Like, it would take an immense amount of time per day to make enough points to win that purple star car. Hey Pagani, how you doing today? I hope you're awesome. All right, I'm gonna pay attention. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. See, I can't tell if I'm shifting at the right miles per hour or not. It just goes too fast. But I think every person in the crew needs to make something like, I don't know, 3 million? Maybe 4 million? Star says, probably not. My dyno is on green. I'm hearing a loud rumble from somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Maybe it's a helicopter. Or a car with a lot of bass. Alright, it's a helicopter. I hear it now. I have extremely sensitive ears. I hear every little thing. I mean, I hear like noises other people don't hear. I hear hums and buzzes and hissing sounds in the room. They drive me crazy. I don't know. I don't like anything that's loud. Like, I listen to music very quietly. I listen to everything very quietly because everything just seems so loud all the time. What's up, Lord? But I hear stuff nobody else can hear. I have extremely sensitive ears, and it kind of sucks. You hear all these little sounds. Like if it's silent in the house, I hear all these little sounds. They drive me nuts. I don't like them. All right, Darker Knight says the McLaren GT is like perfect launch, 40-50 miles going to second and NOS. Yeah, something along those lines. All right, so Melon on my screen, I'm pressing the shift button when I think it's hitting 30 miles per hour. So it very well could be lag because I'm playing with a wireless keyboard. I don't know. It looks like I'm shifting right around 30-ish. But it could be lag on the wireless keyboard. I don't know. Three, 2, 1, go. Like right there, I think I shifted around 20 miles per hour. But maybe I should just shift a little faster. Do I have a video for the McLaren GT? Yes, I do. We're probably going to go switch to the other showdown in just a minute. But yeah, I think that's all there is to it. I'm actually trying to shift around that time, but it's just not happening, I guess. Maybe my reflexes are slow. Right there, I tried. All right, what time do you guys think I shifted? Because right there, it looked around like 20 miles per hour. Pagani says, hey, Danny, did you get the bodyline event? Yes, I believe so. I haven't really done much with it, however. Most of those events, you need all these cars and parts, and they cost money to finish. So I don't really do too much with the bigger events. Now let's just say there's an event with like a 5-car lock-in. Maybe I have 3 or 4 of the cars. Even if they're not upgraded, I'll normally still lock something in and run until I get stuck, and then I just collect whatever prizes I can get out of it. Maybe I have slow reflexes. Alright, Darker Knight, it probably is a little bit easier to get Jessica parts than McMurdy parts. You're probably right about that. Oh my goodness gracious. Where do you get the LBWKR34 BNR34? That is a mouthful to read. So here's the thing. The majority of the cars in this game aren't always available. Now when it comes to pulling cars out of crates, pretty much any Golden Star car is available from crates. But the problem is there's so many cars, and most of the time it drops these little crappy 1, 2, and 3-star cars. It's very rare that you get a good car out of there, and when you do, you never know what it's going to be. So you almost have to wait till they're featuring a car for an event for an easy, quick way to get it. That's the problem. Alright, Secret says I need to drop the needle right when the 2 flips. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. See, I don't know, man. You guys may be better at shifting cars than I am, because I suck at it. Peter said, I've done about 400 races in the blue showdown and 412 on the red showdown. I'm done trying to get trophies. I'm just doing the participation prizes. There I go. Do some people not get some events? Everybody should be getting the same events unless you're having some sort of weird glitch. But I do believe everybody gets the same events. TRF says, use the Lotus in the other showdown. So I'm going to be honest with you. When I move over to the other showdown, I got to look to see what I've even got upgraded for it, because I'm not even sure. Oh, he scared me. You know, I'm just trying to shift early now. Instead of trying to shift at what looks like 35 miles per hour, I'm trying to just shift earlier now, since you guys are saying I'm late. And it is running at slightly better times. Alright, let's go see what I even have available for the other showdown, because what's the most overused issue? The most common thing that people do wrong. Well, like Melon said, there's things people do with Tempest constantly that they do wrong, and there's also the fact that a lot of people will just upgrade really crappy cars and waste their resources, often on Tempest. I mean, the thing is, there's about 1 million different things you can do wrong in this game, so that's kind of hard. Gosh dang it! Piece of crap! Donna, you butt sandwich, you sabotaged my thing again. I hate Donna. Darn you, Donna! Alright, back to the showdown. Hey man, I've got a Che E-car right here. Look at that. CHA E-car. This game has so many dumb glitches, it's crazy. Alright, what do I even have available for this thing? Oh my gosh, more pop-ups. All right, so if I use my Lotus, it's going to be extremely slow. That's a tier 4 car. So my best bet is to grab the tier 5 GT. But running Tempest before you're ready is a mistake. Making the wrong cars elite in the elite license is a mistake. Upgrading cars that suck is a mistake. Wasting your keys is a mistake. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes people make. Which one is going to be the worst mistake? I don't know. But Darth, that's kind of how you drive this car if you got the parts on it. Top, what about a McLaren? Oh man, Eddie says Donna's a fart knocker. Those are fighting words. Donna's gonna come beat you up now. You better be careful. Donna's starting to, you know, freak out when we talk crap about her. Melon, what kind of video, my man? 3, 2, 1, go. That's roughly how you drive this car if you got the parts on it. Lord Cabbage says, let's hope Donna isn't in Donna is in CSR3. However, Donna does not give you cars in that game. You open crates to get cars, but Donna's not part of that on CSR3. What would be a 2-hour video? On all the mistakes? So last time I made a video about a bunch of mistakes, I think that was like a 40-minute long video. I just sat there and yapped for like 40 minutes about all the dumb mistakes players often make. There's a lot of them. A video on what not to do. But yeah, a lot of people make a lot of huge mistakes in this game. Like a lot. Oh, Dara said you got the car wrong. Yeah, if you're using a tier 4 car, you're really going to struggle when you're fighting against tier 5 cars. The showdowns aren't really set up fair, unfortunately. These showdowns are not set up fairly. I mean, if you got a tier 4 car, you're still going to get constantly matched up with the people running the tier 5 cars and stomped. I wish they would change that, but unfortunately, that's how they do it to it. And I don't think that's a good way to do it to it, but I guess they do. A says, they like it that way. They want you to pay to play. That is true. I mean, pretty much everything on this game, most of it, is designed in a way that's going to make a lot of people want to buy things and spend money so they can get what they need or do better. So just like any game or any business, they're definitely set up to try and get you to buy things. I mean, to us, this is a game, but to the people who own it, it's a money-making monster. It's kind of like a Walmart. They just want your money. AW says, what's y'all's favorite car? Man, that is a really hard question to answer because there's a lot of really awesome cars. There's probably like 20 or 30 cars that I absolutely love. And it's really hard to pick one as a favorite. But if I really have to think about it, right now, man, I'm trying to think. What would be my all-time favorite car right now? Part of me still wants to say the Chevelle Recoil. I really like the Chevelle Recoil. I really like the Goodwood a lot. Those are probably two of my favorites. The DeVille 16 is another one of my favorites, so it would probably be between those three cars. Top says the NSXR can do Tempest 1 just barely. The problem with Tempest is you got to do over 260 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in 1.37 seconds. Most tier 4 car a lot of tier 4 cars struggle to do both of those things. But right now, I've got to pee, so I'm going to run to the bathroom before I pee in my pants. So I will be right back in just a minute, guys and gals. I apologize, but my bladder is yelling at me. I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, and it makes me pee like crazy. But you know what? I'll deal with it because I like my coffee. I like my coffee. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. My bladder was angry. Where's noise suppression? So that's turned off. All right, so the noise suppression is off. Can you guys hear my window air conditioner running at all? Let me try something. I'm going to turn off a setting really quickly. Now let's see if we can hear the window air conditioner running. I don't know if you can or not. I'm testing something out. Again, I'm not allowed to really talk about this, but I'm beta testing a microphone that's not released to the public yet. So I can't really say anything about it other than that I'm testing it out, but it's quite interesting. So far, I'm really liking this thing. Like, a company sent me a really cool microphone to test out, and so far, I really like it. I'm a big fan of it so far. All right. Oh, I'm still on the thing there. All right. Let's get back to the racing screen. Darker Knight, you're at rank 7,000. How much time do you spend a day playing, my man? I probably spend between 30 minutes and an hour a day playing. Now, I used to play a lot more back in the day, but when your work week is about 100 hours, you have a hard time, you have a hard time doing extra stuff, even if you want to. Oh man, Lord says the Shack's car is dookie. Yeah, the Shack's car is not the greatest, I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I spend... I probably spend 5 or 6 hours a day that's just live streams and answering people's comments on YouTube. That doesn't include all the other stuff I have to do. That doesn't even include making the videos. That's just live streaming 5 days a week and answering people's comments. Right there, that's 5 hours a day. Plus all the other stuff, it's crazy. Like, running several YouTube channels is awesome and horrible at the same time. Well, I usually do, most of my live streams last around 2-ish hours. But normally about half an hour before the stream starts, I'm getting everything set up and firing up the computer and the streaming software. And then after the stream ends, usually there's a few things I got to do as well. So that 2-hour live stream usually takes 2.5+ hours in total on most days. Streaming's fun, but man, it's all so time consuming. I like it though. I have a lot of fun doing this YouTube channel and the other channels too. I just wish we had a few extra hours in a day to get things done. 24 hours, it's okay. We need like 26, maybe 28 hours in a day. That would give me more time to sleep and make videos. Alright, Top says most of the boss cars suck. That is true. Alright, so Dara says, my mistake was spending my silver keys. Yeah, the first 6 to 8 months I played this game, I wasted all of my silver keys, and when I stopped doing that, it was a big step up, I stopped spending my silver keys for a few months. That was one of the best things I ever did in this game. Darker Knight says, don't ask. Alright, so you're playing about 2 hours a day. I mean, that's still a lot of time. 2 hours a day is a lot of time, but if you got the time and you enjoy it, nothing wrong with that, you know? That's how I see it. But for the most part, yeah, I think there's a couple of tier 1 boss cars that are pretty good. The Sesto Elemento is not great, but I still enjoy that car. Alright, so in my opinion, the boss cars, yeah, the tier 1 Civic is good. The boss GTI in tier 1, it's okay. Sneak's Ford Focus Trackster is really nice. I like the Sesto Elemento, even though it's not a good car. That little Lotus, the tier 2 Lotus, is pretty decent. Are those the only ones? I mean, I can't really think of any other boss cars that are worth your time other than those. I mean, if that's it, that's pretty bad if you think about it. What's a must-have car? Oh, man. A must-have car. Put it this way, there's 1,500 cars in the game. And all of the good ones kind of do the same thing. So any good car, I don't know, like must-have. I'm trying to think. Go grab the Jack Roush Mustang out of collections. In my opinion, that's a very important car to have. Grab the Gamera out of collections. That's a really important car to have. Anything that has a really good live racing setup. If you can get one really awesome live racing car, you can earn a lot of points and game cash and stuff with that. But it's really hard to... I mean, there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones that are so comparable, it's hard to pick. I mean, different cars are good at different things, though. I mean, some cars are good at live racing on lower grades. Some cars are good at beating the dyno time. Some cars have crazy good acceleration. Some good top speed. Some cross the finish line quickly. Some cars are good at some of those things. Some cars are good at others. Some cars are good or decent at all of that stuff. But it really depends on what you're trying to do. But I would say a must-have car that you can get easily is the Jack Roush Mustang and the Gamera. You don't need too many collections tokens for either one of those, so after you've been playing for a while, you should be able to get those pretty easily out of collections. The majority of the cars you can get easily suck, however. Eddie says, I like to have the Hoonigan truck. Yeah, the Hoonigan truck's pretty cool. I would imagine they're going to be rerunning the event for that, so you're probably going to be able to get that again if you don't have it pretty soon. So far, they reran the event for the Hoona Pegasus. They currently got the E-Tron event up there, the Hoonatron. There was some sort of event before that. I don't remember which one it was, so... My guess is they're probably going to slowly rerun each one of the Kin Block events. So more than likely, you'll have a chance to get that again. Lord wants to know, is the Lamborghini CS63 worth it for saving up in collections? The CS63, now that car is beautiful, but I don't remember... I know I have a video that goes over it if you want to double check, but I don't remember that car standing out for some reason. Melon, is that any good? I don't think it is it? Melon might remember, but that car looks amazing, but I don't remember it being great. Lord says, honestly, I did the event with the unicorn. So far, I think I've got all of the... oh, Melon says it's a good car. I'd imagine he's talking about the 63. Oh, did you guys see that Ford just released a old school Escort in real life? Like the little Tier 4 Fast and Furious Ford Escort, they just reissued that car. I can't remember what they called it, like the 1400 RS or whatever. I wonder what that's going to cost in real life to buy one. I want one so bad. Alright, Melon says the 63 is a good plus car. So in other words, that one must not be too bad. It's a beautiful car. Eddie said, I missed out on the last time. Hopefully they will give you a chance to get it again. I'm pretty sure they will. Oh my god, they want $300,000 for it? You gotta be kidding me. I was thinking it was gonna be like $40,000, maybe $50,000. $300,000? What is wrong with them? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I can't ever see anybody spending $3,000 on that. Except for maybe Jay Leno or somebody like that. My dreams have been shattered. $300,000 for a car? For a Ford Escort? Give me a break. It's not even the Cosworth. It's not even a Cosworth Escort. Gosh dang, man. That's nuts. Tommy said it starts at $400K. Oh, they're only making 150 total. I didn't realize that. Alright, I guess it's some... Why make it if you're only going to make 150 of them? That sucks. That should be a production car. I thought it was going to be a... I didn't really read much about it. I just saw it and I fell in love, but... Now my little heart's broken. That's too much money. Vendern says you can get an Aston Martin Vantage for $50,000. Maybe, but I don't want to buy an Aston Martin Vantage. I'd rather have my current 2005 Toyota. Oh, man. I'm not a fan of Aston Martins in real life. They're great cars. They're really cool, but not my thing. I don't really like Aston Martins. I just don't really like the way they look. Most of them, I look at them, I'm like, that's nice, but it's just not visually pleasing enough for me. If I were going to spend $50,000 on a car, I would want it to look amazing. They're great cars, but they look more like luxury cars than sports cars to me. I want something that looks like a sports car, not really a luxury car. Top says Aston Martins are hard to maintain. I'm going to tell you what, any brand like that, the parts are probably going to be crazy expensive. There's probably not too many like places you can go and have those worked on when they break. Honestly, it would be a very rough car to own, in my opinion. I mean, it would be cool to have one, but it wouldn't be ideal. Oh, stop that game. Oh yeah, I mean, I would rather buy a Huracan for, for $300,000 or $400,000 I would probably buy a Huracan over the Ford any day. I love the way that Lamborghinis look. All right, Lord, what about a Solus GT? You can't buy that for $400,000, can you? I highly doubt it. The Solus GT is a really cool car in this game and in real life, but I can't imagine how much that thing would cost. It's probably like $400 million. All right, AW, what do you mean by $345 million in garage? Are you talking about your game cash or your garage value? I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly. I mean, I've got 223 million game cash, and that's more than enough. I mean, I could, what's 7 million times, I don't know. How many cars could I upgrade? 7 million a car? How many could I upgrade with 200 million game cash? 20 cars, maybe? I mean, once you get up to about 200 million, you've got a nice cushion saved up. Now, if you're talking about garage value, I mean, that's not really important. Lord says they're worth 2 million plus. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Some people are, some people have so much money they don't know what to do with it. It would be nice. Everton owns a Vantage. If I were into the luxury car look, I do think I would consider an Aston Martin. But honestly, I probably wouldn't buy a Chevy or a Ford, honestly. I really love the way the new Corvettes look, but I've never really found Chevy or a Ford to be reliable vehicles. The Sexy's got 400 million. That's pretty good right there. Like everyone I know that's had a Ford, including like my family, have had nothing but problems with it. Except for the old F-150s. Except for there was like a group of those that were catching on fire. But I know a lot of people that had really good luck with F-150s. But everybody I know that had like a Ford Escort or a Ford Fusion or even like one of those Ford turbocharged ST cars, nothing but problems. Like the Thunderbirds were nothing but problems. I don't know. I've noticed the Ford and Chevy trucks seem to be really good, but their cars often seem to have a lot of problems. All right, so the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport, I mean, it's a car that can come in useful, but it's definitely not one of the better cars, unfortunately. It's one of those cars I would only recommend upgrading that if you actually need it for something. But I am assuming that's the black and orange one, right? I'm pretty sure that's the black and orange one. Vincent says, Ford fix or repair daily. I always heard Ford. F, found. O, on. D, dead. Oh, found on road dead. I messed it up. But I will tell you what, I know a lot of people who have owned F-150s that have been amazing vehicles. I don't know, but my thing is, if I buy a car, I'm going to try and find out what's the most reliable. See, I'm to the point in my life where it would be nice to have cool cars and fancy cars, but right now, all I care about, is it reliable? Does it get good gas mileage? And that's it. I want reliable and good gas mileage. I don't care if it's a smart car. Actually, I hear those are pretty horrible, but my point is, you know, I'm not really too worried about looks or luxury. I just want affordable, good gas mileage, and gets me from point A to point B. It doesn't have to be nice. It doesn't have to be fancy. Lone Wolf says, first on race day. Does Ford actually win a lot of races? I don't know. I know they do make race cars. Ah, man. Lord says, guys, what looks better? The Ferrari FXXK Evo or the LB Aventador? I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to go with the Aventador. I love Lamborghinis. I mean, that Ferrari is nice, but I love Lamborghinis. All right, Avendurin says my Vantage is burnt orange. That's a nice color. Your neighbors keep hitting the paint? What are... How are you... Did you go over there and kick their ass or what? Like, how do they keep hitting your paint? Are they like, what are they doing? I would be pretty upset about that. I would not be pleased. Eddie, yeah, some Fords are pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. We only got about 10 more minutes left on the live stream, everybody. But no, that sucks if they're hitting your... What is wrong with them, dude? They keep hitting their car on yours? I would call the cops. I mean, if they're doing it over and over and over, that's got to be intentional. How do you accidentally hit somebody's car over and over and over? That's got to be intentional. I would call the cops. But like, look, these guys are vandalizing my car. There's no way somebody does that numerous times unintentionally. That's my opinion. I think they're doing it on purpose. How many times has it happened? Once, maybe. Twice, maybe. More than that, something's wrong. All right, Peter. I'm definitely not going to repeat that. Ooh, yeah, Eddie's got a 57 Chevy. That would be awesome. Melon says, smash that like button, everybody. Smash it up, guys. Smash that like button. All right, so 4 times over how long of a time period? 4 times in like a couple of months, 4 times in a couple of years. I mean, some people are just like horrible people that could care less about other people's property. So they're just really careless because they don't give a crap. What am I racing? That thing is beautiful. What is that? How did he get that color? What is that? Can you get that car in that color? I don't think you can you? That might be somebody who modded their car color or something. That looked awesome though. I would drive it. Oh, man. Dark Knight says, in Germany they say you can't live in peace when your neighbor won't let you. I would go over there and... I don't know. Either they're really careless and don't care, or they're doing it intentionally. Unfortunately, there are some trashy people out there that just don't give a crap. If they hit your car, they're just like, eh, whatever. Those are also the same type of people that would normally do that intentionally. Anybody that's a decent human would be very careful around... If somebody has a nice fancy car like an Aston Martin, any decent human would realize that's an expensive car. I better be careful around this. Unless you're one of those trashy peoples that just don't give a crap. I mean, if I were around a fancy car, I would be like 10 times more careful. I mean, I can understand maybe somebody every once in a while opens their car door and dings somebody else's cars. Yeah, it happens. But to do it multiple times, that can't be by accident. I mean, can you find a different parking spot? I'm guessing you must have to park next to them all the time. What you need to do is have like some sort of a flamethrower and start in the car. And if it feels like any force hitting your car, it just flamethrows them to death. They're gone. Problem solved. I promise you won't go to jail for murder. All right, you probably will. Don't do that. Oh, man. I can't remember, but somebody did that on a movie once. people would get close to the car and a flamethrower would come out and it would just burn people up. I don't remember I don't know if it was a movie or a TV show, but it was pretty funny. All right. Wait, what is an auto electric driver's license? I've never heard of that before. Come on, Wayne, you big dumb car. Yeah, we got one. So you're saying in order to have an electric car, they make you have a separate driver's license for it? That doesn't really make sense. Like, is there a regular car license and an electric car license? If so, why? I don't understand this, but I do want to know. I would like to hear all about it. That's interesting. All right, we got one. We got one, guys and gals. Yeah, I don't know. Why is that not working? All right, so I'm really confused. So you've got to get a driver's license to have an electric vehicle? That's really weird. I've never heard of such a thing. I mean, here you have a driver's license. You can drive anything you want other than like a heavy machinery or a motorcycle. Like, you do got to get a separate motorcycles license here. And if you want to drive like a semi or a school bus, I guess you got to get a license for that. But Lord, have a great day. Thank you for coming out. Stream time is about over anyways, so I guess you're picking a good time to leave. You're picking a good time to run away and hide from us, I guess. All right, I'm having some issues here. I got some sort of weird game lag going on, and it's clicking on the wrong stuff. All right, that's all I was trying to do, was claim my reward, and Donna wouldn't let me do it. All right, I'm going to put up the ending soon screen. All right, guys and gals, I just want to say thank you so much. Did I release that video this morning? I need to double check. I know I finished up a video for that one car this morning, the Aero TT, but I don't know if I made it live. I need to double check. My channel, videos. Oh yeah. So I did release a video for that. So I do have a video for the SSC Ultimate Aero. I got one for the RS3 Sportsback. I got the Manly Porsche. I guess, all right. I haven't got one for the Viper yet, but I did go over the car on the Showdown video. So there's a couple of cars I still need to try and find time to make shift pattern videos for. They're throwing so many new things out so often, it's hard to find time to make all these videos. It's crazy. It's really hard to keep up with it. Unfortunately, the videos on how to drive cars, most of them are a little bit on the time-consuming side because I got to play with the car for a couple of hours usually and then record the video and everything. So those how to drive videos are super time-consuming, and they get way less views, which is discouraging. Like when I post a how to drive video, most people don't seem to watch them anymore. But I would like to have a video up for every car if possible. But yeah, I need to try and get one for the Viper, and there's another car I need to try and get one for as well. I can't remember. I'm going to have to start writing this down and then crossing them off of the list. All right, guys and girls, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out to my videos and live streams. I appreciate you guys and girls a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be back on Sunday for another live racing stream. We'll be doing 2 hours of live racing on Sunday. Hope to see you all there. Again, thank you so much for being here. You're all amazing, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Gosh darn it. My phone. Donna sabotaged my phone. There we go. Actually, I think I just hit a wrong button. All right, I got to figure out how to end the live stream. I'm stuck. Where's the YouTube? There it is. Donna sabotaged my YouTube. Darn you, Donna! That's a good way to end the stream.